Hi, welcome to part one of the Freshman Composition Studies Multimodal Intervention Training. If you're viewing this training, it means that you have accepted being a part of this study, and I am ecstatic and wonderfully excited that you have decided to partner with me as we go forth in helping to increase student engagement and student success in our first year composition program. This intervention highlights multimodal learning as a best practice for instructional alignment and also student engagement. So what is multimodal learning? Multimodal learning is a teaching approach that incorporates multi-modes of learning to engage students effectively. It also helps recognizes that students have different learning preferences. And by recognizing this, it allows for students to enhance their comprehension, retention, and engagement. Now, there are various multimodal strategies. The one that we're going to focus on will be called VARC, which is visual, auditory, reading and writing, and kinesthetic. And the hope is that you can incorporate these multiple modalities of learning within one lesson. Now, you don't have to use all of them, but using more than one will and can yield better retention results for students persisting through your courses. Why multiple learning matters. So why does multimodal learning matter? Well, for one, it addresses diverse student needs, improves accessibility and inclusivity, encourages active learning and deeper understanding, and it also supports student success across various disciplines. Now, as I stated, there are four primary learning styles in the VARC model. For visual learners, they prefer diagrams, charts, and visual representations. For the auditory learner, they learn best through listening and through discussions. For the reading and writing learners, they engage best with text-based input and written materials. And then for the kinesthetic learner, that's the learner that benefits from hands-on activities and movement. Now, I think we can all say, in all fairness, that each of these learning styles are valuable. But when you combine them and use them interchangeably to support one another, they can yield even better results. Here are some examples of some multimodal techniques. Now, as you look at this here, consider what you're already doing in the classroom that encompasses these techniques. And then after you consider that, think about ways that you can combine these various modalities of learning to enhance that particular lesson. So here are some reflection steps here. How can you integrate multiple modal strategies in your teaching? What challenges you think you might face and how can you address them? And then I want you to try to commit to trying at least one new multimodal technique in an upcoming lesson. So if you already have a lot of lessons that are visual with diagrams and charts, but you sort of lack in, utilizing, let's say, kinesthetic, then try to include that kinesthetic element as you are constructing your lessons. The part two of this training will focus extensively on lesson creation.